value chain in so I think that agribusiness is great. I am excited at the opportunity to showcase it on Women's Day, to also portray the fact to say agribusiness value chain. It's yes, I bring you now, you bring you
conversation. And for me, when I saw the lineup of women, is the fact that what they have been able to do in the agri space is in the
future's sake as delight. Then harvest time calls, the yields fill the air. Agro-business, fruit pickers, women-driven combined harvesters in the countryside, women empowered. From the countryside, sway left. Fresh produce transported to markets laid bare. Here comes the transport, the trucks rolling wide, delivering fresh goods with every long ride. Logistics, the heartbeats in the supply chain beats, connecting the fields with the city's heartbeat. Next, we find processors, a culinary crew, turning grain into pasta and milk into cheese. With every slice and every can, magic is made. Innovative recipes the value chain exhales, connecting the fields with the city's heartbeats. Agribusiness. With women, we progress. Look at the packages, wrapping with care. Value is created. The industry does blossom. Labeling dreams with stories to tell. A bridge from the fields to the marketplace. Swell. From farm to table, a journey so great. Retailers waiting. On shelves, they display the fruits of their hard labor. A splendid array. Farmers markets that food co-ops thrive, creating community, keeping the dream alive. From farm to table, a journey so sweet. Dine in restaurants where chefs will create farm to table dishes fresh off the plate. Mothers at home, dishes run amok. Each bite, a connection. Each flavor, a thread. From the fields to the kitchen, where passion is fed. From farm to table, that's action affiliated. Support the woman, her multi-task revered. She farms, plants, harvests, transports, sells, processes, retails, cooks, and feeds. Indeed, she nourishes the system. From farm to table, it's more than just food. The women in motion, one step at a time. Celebrate the change. A woman-focused agro-business. Sound the drum, Ochuman, and let the chain reverberate with vim.
Of Ghana Industries, distinguished invited guests, Nananom, friends from the media, good evening. I'm really excited to be here this evening as you launch this groundbreaking initiative, the Gastro Festival. Let me begin by extending my deepest appreciation to Charterhouse for this visionary effort in championing agribusiness, celebrating our rich culinary heritage, and promoting collaboration along the value chain. Agribusiness is the backbone of our economy, providing employment for millions and driving diverse industries, from food processing to beverage production, textiles, agro-based manufacturing, just to mention a few. It is therefore imperative that we strengthen and integrate the entire agribusiness value chain to ensure sustainable and economic transformation. I'm reliably informed that Gastro Festival has successfully united key stakeholders in the food industry. This esteemed gathering has brought together enthusiasts, experts, and organizations in a creative effort to drive discussion and catalyze meaningful action towards resetting our agribusiness sector. The theme for this year's event, strengthening our food value chain for our food security, reflects the vision of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the President of the Republic of Ghana, to achieve food security for Ghana through value addition, value extension, and position agribusiness as a central focus for economic transformation. This event is taking place at a pivotal time that the Ministry of Trade and Industry has been refocused to include agribusiness. My ministry is therefore committed to developing programs and policies that will transform our agribusiness sector. A key focus is on agri-industrial processing, which requires the development of renewable and reliable raw material supply chain with consistent volume, quality, and pricing through large-scale commercial contract farming, where small-scale farmers and outgrowers will also be factored in a structured system. This event serves as a reminder of the immense potential of our agribusiness sector.
You agree with me that the Ghanaian women entrepreneurs have done well. We have examples like the great industrialist, the late Esther Okulu of culinary fame, and other notable women that we have seen here this evening. According to the World Bank, 40% of women in Ghana are engaged in micro, small and medium enterprises, particularly in agribusiness, retail trade, and light manufacturing. These women contribute significantly to job creation. We heard one woman who has created over 100 jobs, well done, and economic development, accounting for 40% of employment in this sector. Their resilience, ingenuity, and innovations are gaining momentum as seen in a variety of products based like fruit juices, spices, coconut derivatives, shea butter, just to mention a few. In line with this government reset agenda, the President in his State of the Nation address announced the establishment of Women's Development Bank, a game-changing initiative that will provide low-interest loans and financial education to women-led businesses. So that will go a long way to solving the problem that has been raised by my mother. This is a clear demonstration of the government's commitment to empowering women and driving inclusive economic growth. After I listened to these women, I did not feel like reading my speech, but going ahead to answer their concerns. I will try as much as possible within this short space of time to discuss a few, and then we'll continue the discussion from here. So I'll talk about technology. Fortunately, in this budget that is going to be read on Tuesday, issues of irrigations are going to come up. Government realizes the fact that rain-fed agriculture is good, but we need to up our game a little bit. And so we are also looking at irrigation, and I'm sure that will go a long way to helping agriculture in the country. Access to finance, I've also mentioned Women's Development Bank, but that will not be all. We are also looking at innovative ways of making finances available to women. One interesting thing I heard was that agribusiness is not for the faint-hearted. You know what, we are women. No woman is faint-hearted. Every woman is strong enough to do this business. I'm proud of women in Ghana, and I understand our resilience. And so if you're a woman, all you need to tell yourself is that for what we go through, we are not faint-hearted. Otherwise, we cannot survive. And so women are capable of surviving in this space. I also saw Yonkodo Farmers Association. Mommy, wait here. So what na ye me minister dia? Na wo so nya me ho faso. Enti enchepra. Ye from Elizabeth Ofosu-Adjare, me shebo abidi so. Me ba Yonkodo for efum ho na ma behwe ho. Na me ba Yonkodo efum ho na me behwe ho a. Meaning say ye den ya emwa pi be free maba. I also picked one very interesting comment from the lady who said that we need a section in Chi. Sebe ye maami abetina ha fi anopa kosi enwumre. Enti nyoma ye kan yi na wate ase ana. Ono de wo na adwuma na waka no. Bi gidi se nyoma ye kan yi kan no twi ma. Enko be hunu se edu ba bia ye hia nimdie so aka ho ama ye nyoma na ye kama. Ye wo opportunities bebre. Baby wo ho a kama ye ma maka mo abomi. Mo wo baby a mo benya moa ntitiye. Mo baby okura mo benya sika. I think that even if we give money to women as a reduced rate or even as grants, it is not a handout. In a bid to bring women to speed, the affirmative action laws enjoin us to do things that favors women so that we can have a lot of women at the top. The top is too scanty for women. We need to be in that space, and in the process, we need to be helped, both financially and technically. And I'm sure that the NDC government is well placed to ensuring that women are given the opportunity in our bid to bring women up to speed. Then I also took this comment. Mami, ejuma na wo ye no. Monkwa moya enyeye. Eraba ba akwa ka say abefo de no ono ko ye eraba wako university awawie no ono pra oje mboa enti say ka say de ye nyoma nkantete no ye ne saa ye per resource e different enye ne saa. We can't do the old things and expect new results. And so if we want new results, we must do new things and change the things that we do. As we did say, Yabeti wa say, and now bear for Kwayamba, and man tell him about one enemy Juma. And see Yabeshana, Yashion would get the account, now my anymore. They know exactly where to get the help because a lot of training programs are going on, and if they you bring all these educated people to your group, they should be able to help you and direct you to where you get the needed help. I like the Chicks for Chicks, so sexy. Now, whatever we do to attract young people into agriculture, we'll do. And so we are not only chicks, we are Chicks for Chicks. And that is where the Nkokon Kete is very beautiful. And so the chicks will go for the chicks, aka Nkokon Kete, and turn our poultry fortunes around. Can you imagine 10 beautiful chicks together harnessing 2,000 chicks and see how agriculture will go? We at the Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry are poised to ensuring that women come on top. And so as a woman at the ministry, I'm coming up with a women's policy in trade, agribusiness and industry. And I'm not shy to say that this policy is going to favor women to come on top of trade, agribusiness, and industry. That is the only way this country can transform. So in the reset agenda, women is topical. Excellency John Dramani Mahama is doing everything possible to ensuring that he helps women to come on top because we are the largest population and I always say, when I'm describing women, I'm describing them, I'm not comparing them. When we take loans, we pay, and this is born out of research. When women take money, we pay back. It is born out of research. So I can only imagine how this Women's Development Bank will thrive. It will do so well because we'll give the loans to women and they will increase their production and increase what they do and still repay their loans because we are women. We are very responsible and this is our attribute. We are not comparing. I'm also excited at this opportunity to be here because as a woman in cabinet, I know I represent women. So even within this tight schedule of having a cabinet meeting today, I still decided to make time to let women know that I stand there and I represent them. We should also be looking at mentoring. We have to mentor our young people to take an interest in agribusiness. I heard a lot of people entering into the agribusiness space by accident. Ladies and gentlemen.
We're going to my right, which will be your left, to officially unveil the Gastro Festival. We would like Cosmos Innovation Center to kindly join our Honorable Minister. FDA, please join. AGI, representative from AGI, please join. The Ghana National Chamber of Commerce, please join. The Gastro Festival launch and a conversation on agribusiness. Please, do we have here the president?
That extend far beyond their farms. Yet, we must do more, ensuring access to resources, breaking barriers, and amplifying their voices in decision making. As we enjoy the festival's flavors and stories, let's commit to being allies. Let's invest in women's education, champion their leadership, and create spaces for their growth. Empowering women in agribusiness builds not just stronger food systems, but a better world. To all the women here and beyond, you are the heart of agriculture and your impact is immeasurable. Here's to a festival of inspiration, connection, and action. Let's celebrate the women who feed us, lead us, and show what's possible when we unite. It's our time to thrive. Go, women, go. Thank you.
Business value chain almost and I as a ministry, so you must say training programs, and so in the agribusiness value chain, you are available. You so you my programs be to say that I am actually opportunities what agribusiness value chain. It begins a net program here, papa, any Excellency John Dramani Mahama and this one and the agribusiness. We are aligning Ministry of Trade and Industry to be Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry. And you say a solve industry problem because industry like raw materials. The raw materials statistics you grab over 90% in the fiama nonipa. You see a papa in so near you be and Kukona Yediban. Ira Mahama Kukon kitten now the Beban. Ebenya and Kukaka say import on chicken a beber form. Na ye dollar no and as a foreign exchange, I stable. Now you not telling your mother one so near to my into your young Kukon kitten more by a your baby tripcha and so I in the box, Mamma Yaton so. The Odebe Adrian in future value chain in a Benyauni Hon. I think that agribusiness is great. I am excited at the opportunity to showcase it on Women's Day, to also portray the fact to say, Maya, agribusiness value chain. Yes, I bring now, you bring your Quanya, shed ye, say, amount for so no more joining, especially the women and young people.